Hey there, I'm Robin O'Brien, and I'm here to help you capture the real and raw mum life moments and turn them into art that you will love. You're listening to the Raw and Real Mum podcast. Why is new so hard? Today I want to get real with you. We're all in a bit of a predicament at the moment, and we all kind of sit there and start trying to decide exactly what we should and shouldn't do, and juggling the ins and outs of being, well, stuck at home. And it got me thinking about how everyone's talking about how we should give ourselves some grace and decide whether we should, give up on certain aspects of, is it okay to put your kids in front of the TV, or should we, be knuckling down on trying to figure out the difference between short vowels and long vowels, or short division and long division? And let's face it, most of us haven't looked at this stuff since we were taught it. And it got me thinking about the concept that new sucks. So you'll soon get to know that I'm a big fan of Brené Brown, and I've listened to her new podcast, Unlocking Us. And she was talking about this concept of terrible first tries, and how 9 times out of 10 we suck. The first time we try something, it's not exactly what we thought it was going to be, and it's a little bit more complicated. And she hit the nail on the head. We feel vulnerable, and it's scary, and we don't like not being good at what we do. We like being good. We like achieving things, and we're not getting there. And there is no one answer to the current situation. We are currently quarantined here. It is March of 2020 for those of you who are listening to this later on, and we're stuck. My son is at home with not a lot to do, and my husband's working at home, so I'm desperately trying to make sure one little one doesn't disturb him. And it's brand new, and it sucks, and there's nothing we can do about it. So I think we should embrace it. We're all new to it. We're all potentially going to make mistakes, and we're all potentially going to have some really great wins. And as long as we talk to each other and we help each other, we'll be fine. This isn't going to be like it forever. We're not all going to be stuck in our house forever, But how do we get through it? Well, I was talking to my husband, and I said, right, I need to give myself 5 minutes a day. I need to do what I love. I need to be creative. I need to do something that's just for me, just for 5 minutes. What can I do for 5 minutes? And he said, get your camera, get outside, go take a photo. And he knows me. He knows that's where my creativity goes. He knows that when I am outside by myself with my camera, I feel grounded. I feel good about it. And there's going to be an episode coming up later this week all about exactly how to do that. I'll literally be in your ear telling you exactly what to do. So don't worry, that's coming. If you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, I couldn't do that, we're going to teach you exactly how. But the big thing I kind of wanted to kind of get through to you guys is it's okay to suck at the end of the day. It's okay to not know how to handle the situation. It's okay to not be the best at everything that we're doing. These are acceptable times, and there are going to be some crappy first drafts, and that's okay. So I think the two big things that are going to help us through the situation is creativity and conversations. We can talk about social distancing until the cows come home, but the reality still stands that in order for us to be able to focus and switch off from the situation, the best way to do that is to jump into some creativity. So for those of you there going, yeah, but I'm not a creative person. First of all, yes, you are. Stop telling yourself a lie. And second of all, just do it. Okay. If you're the kind of person where you go, I'm not creative enough, that's okay. We have over 30 prompts in the academy. It's free. You need to just get yourself over there. The link is in the show notes. So there's no excuses. Get yourself over there, get yourself a prompt, and just go do it. These are all things that you can do whether you are stuck at home, whether you are not stuck at home, and for those of you who have finally lifted the travel ban. These are things you can do with your children. So for those of you telling me, yeah, but I've got the kids. No, not interested. We've got you covered. Those of you telling me, yeah, but I don't have a camera. No, you just need your phone. So if you're that kind of person that goes, I'm not creative, 30-day challenge. Just commit yourself right now. Pop yourself over onto Instagram. DM me and say, I'm doing it. Okay? Pop yourself over at Robin O'Brien Photography and just literally DM me. I'll keep you accountable. That's not an issue. Because the other thing that's going to keep you going through all of this and help you come out the other side of this with something that resembles more than what you came into it is conversations. I think it's really important that we talk to people and we have those conversations. So whether you are talking to me and you want to hop on a Zoom call with me and pick my brain about something, or whether you're going to send a message, it doesn't really matter who you're having that conversation with, but have a conversation with somebody who's ahead of you, somebody who has something that you want, and just pick their brains. If you want to be a family photographer, find a family photographer, pick their brain. Where would you recommend I start? What would you recommend I do? That kind of stuff. And then in kind, because I'm a firm believer of karma, help those who are a few steps behind you. Okay, so again, I do what I preach. I have a photography coach who's definitely ahead of me. And that doesn't mean my photography is not good. It's just she's, a worldwide award-winning person, and she's fabulous. But she has the time and the creativity, and she's at that point in her path, and that's great. But also give back to those who are a few steps behind. So hence why I'm coming to you and going, if you need help, I'm here. Because the biggest way you're going to learn is getting feedback. Is taking that first step and getting that feedback. Every single one of my one-on-one students has said the exact same thing to me. It's the feedback that they get on a weekly basis that helps them figure out where they did or didn't go wrong, because you don't know what you don't know. So the big thing to take away from today is, new sucks. New sucks for me. I'm a projector and I am a hermit, and I like to have time by myself. It's a thing. I need time by myself, and the boundaries are everything. And all of a sudden, I have been imposed by a 4-year-old and a nearly 40-year-old who are here constantly. Okay, now many of you know that this is new for me. It's scary and it's a little bit terrifying, and I'm sure that I will look back on this and go, well, that kind of sucked. But the advantage of looking back at something and saying it sucked means you've grown. Means you've learned where or when you went wrong and how to improve. I'm not bothered by what goes wrong now. I'm bothered about the path that I'm about to take. So I'm not on video, but I am here with you. Thanks for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed hanging out with us, I would love for you to subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of those wonderful bonus episodes. And at the end of the day, say hi. Drop a comment, an email, or head over Instagram and let's chat. Talk to you later.